This is one of the most efficient XP farms that you can build in Minecraft right now for the early game, and it's powered by something brand new, the Happy Ghast. It's compact, survival friendly, and gives you reliable experience with almost no setup time. You don't need allays, armadillos, or redstone degree, just the right blocks in the right biome and a few minutes of building. If you've been struggling to get XP without burning out, this farm is the solution, and I'm going to show you how to build it. Just a heads up before you build this farm though, you won't be able to build it in any of the dry biomes like savannas, deserts, or mesas. Hello there beautiful pixels, my name is Alaydriem and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock tutorial with your favorite cardigan wearing Minecraft character. Let's get into this build. So to go ahead and get started with this farm, first you're going to want to find yourself an open area that you can work with and then mark out a 5x5 area. Then you're going to go to the center of that area and you are going to remove all of the blocks down 2 layers inside of that block. So you have a 5x2. Come over here to the front of your farm. You're going to knock out 1 block here, place a temporary block so you can go ahead and hop out. And then over here on the other side, knock down 2 blocks. Then you're going to place down a fence and a trapdoor. Go ahead and knock out 2 blocks leading up to that trapdoor. 2 pieces of redstone dust there, redstone dust here. Comparator, put it on subtract mode with 2 pieces of redstone dust beside it and give it a lever. Make sure you give that lever a little flip to make sure that that trapdoor is spinning up and down. And once you've verified that, go ahead and grab your favorite building block and you are going to build up a 3Y wall all the way around this area. Come over here to the center, build in 3 blocks, then get rid of your 2 temporary blocks so that you only have the center block remaining. And then using grass or dirt, you are going to fill in a 3x3x2 area right next to that. Go ahead and knock out the center block of that grass that you just made, place a trapdoor on top of it, and then ring around this center block here, placing trapdoors all around it. But before you place the last trapdoor, go ahead and grab yourself a minecart and a rail and place it in there before sealing it off with your trapdoors. Once you have that in place, you're going to go ahead and build up 3 blocks tall, and you're going to place a 5x5 roof over this entire hole that you've built. This is going to serve 2 purposes, mainly ensuring the gas stays trapped and also ensuring that there is no sunlight damage that the zombie we will later place in here will undergo. Then you're going to build 2 blocks over here, and you're going to make yourself a minecart rail path that you'll be able to bring your zombie up just a little bit later. Go ahead and just extend that out and then fill it in with regular rails so that it's easy to access and extend it all the way to the end here. Once that is in place, you can go ahead and grab yourself your Happy Ghast. And if you don't have a Happy Ghast, make a quick trip to Nether, grab some soul sand, fill it around with ghast tears, and there is your dried ghast. You can now fill this hole up with water, place your dried ghast in it, and close it up. Now, making a dried ghast into a Happy Ghast will take about 20 minutes, so you're going to wait for a bit. But when it grows up, it should pop right into this minecart. Make sure that your Happy Ghast is trapped inside of this minecart before proceeding, as otherwise trying to get them in is a little bit of a pain. But once he's placed in here, get rid of all the dirt, leave the block underneath the minecart, and get rid of your crafting bench. Next, we're going to make glass cells for our snow golems to live in. This is what's going to damage the ghast and produce us all of our infested. So make yourself a 2x2 platform and then fill it up with glass panes at least 5 blocks tall, making sure that down here on one side you leave a 2-block corner in. Go ahead and place some solid blocks of any kind around here so you have enough space to stand on, and then quickly summon yourself 5 snow golems. You're going to make 2 snowballs and then a pumpkin, and then you're just going to push this guy in here. He will not take much coercing, but make sure you have a big enough platform in order to do it. If you want to recycle the pumpkin heads, feel free to snip their heads off right when they spawn, but otherwise just make sure that they're fully trapped in there, and then you can clear out these temporary pieces of glass that you made and then place a solid roof over all of this so that they don't take any accidental environmental damage from anywhere. You are then going to repeat this process on 2 of the remaining 3 sides. This should go by fairly quickly once you know what you're doing and you have done it once before. You can place more of the snow golems inside of here. However, I have found that putting 5 in each cell is more than enough, and it makes it very easy for you to later name tag them without worrying about them getting too aggressive or making sure that you don't miss any. I do recommend that you do spend some time name tagging these guys while they are in here along with the happy gas that you just spawned. That does help a little bit with bedrock persistence, but if you're just using this for a quick XP farm, you can probably get away with this. These are all persistent mobs. They shouldn't despawn unless you have some weird client world or server shenanigans going on otherwise. Once you have all of your snow golems in place, go ahead and place a minecart here on this track and gather yourself a zombie. I'm going to go ahead and spawn one in here. Make sure you name tag him, give him a quick push. Recommend again you do this at night, and he should fall right into that rail along with your happy gas. Once that is set up, you can get rid of all of this track that we have right here. And then to validate that our farm is working, you can go ahead and knock out these 2 glass panes by these snow golems here in the front. They should immediately lock onto the zombie and start firing snowballs right away. But as you'll notice, snowballs don't do any damage to them whatsoever. So once you've verified that this works, what I would recommend you do, just so that you don't deal with the annoying sounds that are following, is just block off their line of sight. It doesn't matter what block you use. You can use glass, you can use any type of solid block, and that will do the trick. Next, we're going to want to make a quick little system that will allow us to easily dispense potions of infestation. So grab yourself a dispenser, hopper, barrel, go ahead and grab yourself a lever, throw it on the back of that, and then you can grab yourself a brewing stand. And I would recommend you just leave one around the area that you're working on, fill it up with some water bottles, and then we're going to want to place in some blaze powder. And then we're going to start cooking up our splash potions of infestation. So first, start with a piece of netherwort. That's going to take some time for it to brew down. So while you are waiting for this potion to get ready, you can go ahead and grab yourself an anvil. And then we're going to make a quick Impaling 5 trident. If you don't have Impaling 5, it doesn't really matter, but these do make the deaths of the mobs a little bit quicker. Come back over here to your brewing stand, pop in some gunpowder, and then right above this trapdoor, you're going to throw this trident on the trapdoor. You're going to want to make sure that when you throw the switch, that the trident actually starts moving and bouncing. If it doesn't, that means that you need to rethrow the trident. Coming back over here to our brewing stand, that should be enough time for you to throw in just a regular piece of stone, and then that will transform the materials that we have inside of here into splash potions of infestation. Go ahead and grab those out, then you can throw them up here inside of that barrel, and then you are basically done with the entire farm. The last thing that we need to do, go ahead and poke a hole in the corner here, come down to the bottom, and you're going to want to remove any temporary blocks you have and place 2 water buckets in the corner. That should flush them to your trident killer, and then from here, you are good to activate the farm. A couple things to note. You do want to make sure that your happy ghast is a full-grown adult. If you do not have a full-grown adult, there is a chance that silverfish can jump out. For some reason, they can't seem to get out while the happy ghast is there. So if you do have a baby, just take some snowballs. You can feed it to the baby ghast and it'll grow up pretty quick. You should have enough with all the snow golems that you accidentally create and that accidentally make a whole big mess everywhere. But as you can see here, now the happy ghast will be taking all the damage. Your zombie will be totally safe. And as long as you have silverfish being produced by you flipping that lever here in the back here to splash this ghast with a potion of infestation, silverfish should come out all day long. As you can see down there, they will be flushed into this trident killer, and very, very quickly, you will have yourself tons of experience. I have found the best place to collect XP is right here next to the trident killer, just 1 block over. You can just shove yourself here in the corner. You're not really at risk of picking up the trident, and if you do, it's very, very easy to rethrow. Just stop the mechanism and start again. But as you can see here, the XP climbs up pretty quick from this small, simple little farm, and that's all you need to do here at the beginning of the game. But as always, beautiful pixels, I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know down below if you have any comments. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, share the video if you can, and I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.